So I've always been naturally very meditative, easeful. I've never really been a big responder to things. Sort of like I haven't really been a responder to external things, but the internal processes have always been like they overcompensated for my non-reaction to external things. So like basically it was just a big mess up in here, and I was beginning to come to this point where my non-reactive nature to external things came from certain traumas. So I then cut off communication and reaction to the external, and I was beginning to do that with my internal. So I was basically like in this little box, and there was the internal this side and the external this side, and it felt like there was no connection with anything. And then I just stepped foot in this house and things started to change, and then Joe's explaining this teaching to me, and for the first time in my life, I feel really safe that no matter where I'm at in relation to connection and reaction, I'm completely free. I have more to say, just give me a minute. So for example, I'm a very vocal person, and I love to express and orate, and I love writing and language and words, and I'd love more than anything to be able to express everything I've learned. But before I came here, that would have been like an impossibility for me. And just knowing that I'm always safe, I can sit here and orate my experience with this, and that's such a powerful transformation in just a few months for me. It's like being able to recognize this singularity in everything, which remains the same, this like constant which underpins everything. It allows you to relate to everything, so it's not separate from yourself anymore, or at least that's my experience with it. So trying to think of an example. There's an open mic going on, and I really want to share a poem that I've written, and I feel complete anxiety and refusal from inside to be able to share, and I feel complete excitement and joy wanting to share, and I see that the same thread runs through both of these polarities, and they just liberate, and I'm able to choose the option which best serves me. And I got up and I shared my poem, and it was amazing. And then I was even able to sing a song that I've never sung in front of anybody in my life before. So it's just completely liberated me, and I feel like for the first time ever, I'm really able to confidently face anything that comes from the external or the internal. And it's never overwhelming anymore, even though it looks like it. It's free, it's liberated. It's never overwhelming, and this connection is starting to come back more and more as I can recognize the awareness. So I cut off all reactions from the external, but now I'm able to react in a completely positive way. And the same with the internal. It never feels like this war raging inside anymore. It's just completely peaceful, and the right solution always seems to arise that's the most compassionate and the most liberated.